a bonus activity
Ooh.
is an ice cream blowjob.
Go on. Welcome back, my love.
Hi, thank you for having me. So excited.
Yes, thank you for being here. Everybody go and scroll down in the feed a little bit because we dropped an episode just a couple weeks ago
Mhm.
called Spanking. And we
Thank
talk
you.
about impact play and different ways to do it. And we talk about some different props. Oh, and along those lines, if you want to see the props that Athena brought for us last time, go to my YouTube because we dropped a video there of all the different types of paddles that she has and what she recommends. And it's a really fun interview. Today, we're also going to be talking about some, sensory play.
Mhm.
Impact would you consider impact play to be sensory play?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
would
okay.
definitely think it's sensory, but with this one, we'll be focusing on some different senses
Okay.
rather than
Yay.
impacty senses.
Oh, fantastic. This is something that I haven't gotten as into, especially when it comes to creativity,
Ooh,
as a lot of other people, and certainly as a lot of my friends. I have a little bit of experience that I will share, but I really want to hear from you about different ways to explore this,
yes.
hopefully so that I can bring it into my own bedroom.
I will say I was not a sensation play girly
Mhm.
up until a few years ago. And because of all the product testing that I'm doing, a lot of what we focus on at Arya is about foreplay and play and really bringing in extended time. That's not all about penetration. And so I had to discover sensation play a little bit more. And now I am a huge fan. It's actually one of my favorite things to do now.
Oh,
Is
fantastic.
sensation play. So
Oh,
I'm very
great.
excited for this.
And I have a wonderful partner who is very into exploration. And so I know that I will be able to pick and choose things from this interview for us to try.
Yay!
Athena, you mentioned Arya,
Mhm.
who is a collaborator of Sex and the Solo Girl, sponsor of Sex and the Solo Girl, and one of my favorite companies. Before we get started, can you just give us a little rundown of what Arya is and what your
Of
role with them is?
of course. So we are a couples intimacy app, and we basically are the answer to a dating app. So like dating apps get you together,
Mm.
we help you stay together.
Oh, I love it.
And
So how do you do that?
kind of the flow is you sign up through our onboarding. So either you can sign up or both you and your partner can sign up. And you go through a really science-backed onboarding flow where you talk about where your relationship's at, what you're looking for, and you are matched with a personalized concierge. So you have a real person who will talk to you, and you can text and message about intimacy questions, guidance, any of the resources, any of the products we have is basically there for you almost 24/7.
Well, thank you so much. I'm a huge Arya fan, and I'm a huge Athena Gayle fan,
Thank you.
and I am looking forward to today's conversation on sensory play. Oh, also, if you want to get an Arya box of your own, please, of course, go to the link in the show notes. I'm really enjoying introducing them to my audience. So, Athena, what is sensory play?
Sensory play is when you are intentionally igniting the different senses of your body. So that would be touch, sound, sight, smell, taste. And for sensations, it's runs the gamut of anything from soft to tickly to spiky to firm to rough to sensories that are sensory deprivation. So sensory deprivation
Oh,
is when you
okay.
deprive a sensory. And so a perfect example of that is a blindfold. So
Yes.
you're
Mhm.
depriving your sight. Another one is putting on some sort of like headphones or like earbuds where you deprive your hearing, and then all your other senses, of course, get a little bit more
Oh,
heightened.
let's continue to come back to the deprivation part of it
Yes.
as we
I have
go,
I have a
and how
product
that
to talk
pairs.
about
Okay,
deprivation.
cool. And how that pairs with some of the other play. That's definitely something I have to say.
Oh,
I'm a kinkster. I don't have experience with that.
sensory deprivation is my happy place. Uh,
What?
yes.
Okay,
Give me a
amazing.
blindfold and restrict my hearing, and I could just live in this blissful headspace of my
Oh, a
whole.
blindfold is actually a red light for me. I
Really?
do not, yeah, I do not like it at all.
See,
It doesn't
and
feel
you
good.
know,
Like physically,
yeah,
it makes me feel embarrassed. Yeah, not
yeah.
my thing. Mhm.
And that's good to know. And I'm sure you've told your partner
Oh yeah.
that's a thing, which is
Mhm.
amazing, right? And so now they know they'll never blindfold you.
Probably not. I will run us through each of the
Okay.
senses, and the first one I want to talk about is sight.
Yes. Okay. So, in we have actually have a scene called Sense, which is our main sensation play scene.
Okay.
And we send a satin blindfold. For a blindfold,
Mhm.
if you don't have a blindfold at home, you can go to the craft store and get like a 3 inch to 5 inch ribbon, like thick ribbon.
Mhm.
Buy that, and you can use the same thing as a blindfold.
And then you get to go and shop with your partner for something sexy, which
Yes.
that's an exciting, sexy
Secret
thing.
sexy. I like to call those
Yeah.
pervertibles. Those are everyday objects you can
Yep.
use in the bedroom. One of my favorites that honestly you would probably hate, based off
Hey,
your
you like what you like, you hate what
you
you hate.
like what you like, is a shadow hood. So
Oh
you
my God. Yeah, no, that's not for me, but please, please, please go on.
so you put this over your whole head,
Mm-hmm.
and that will block out, your sight. Um, some have mouth holes for obvious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and
We are going to be
so,
depriving the sight, but stimulating the taste.
yep, we gotta get those oral fixations taken care of.
Absolutely.
So this one does not have a mouth hole. I do have one somewhere, I just couldn't find it. And so this is another one that for those of you that want like a little bit of an edgier sensory deprivation, like this is very depriving. Just yeah, a shadow hood is a really good one. So
Okay.
what you would do to combine some sensory deprivation is you toss on the shadow hood, no sight, and then you throw a set of earphones on top of it where you can't
Mhm.
like noise canceling. And it's, I mean, to me, it's amazing. But
Why? What do you like about it?
I like it helps my other senses come to life. So, like my taste, my smell, my feeling, the touch,
Oh, gotcha.
everything else springs to life. And I am just hyper aware of everything that's going on, but I also have no control over what's going on. Taken away, I've lost, I'm surrendering. Like it's part of that surrendering submission. And you really just have to trust your partner. Blindfolds honestly heighten a lot of experiences. You can combine blindfolds with restraint play, impact play, temperature play.
Before we move on, can you think of anything that stimulates the sense of sight? Is
Oh
that something
yeah.
that, oh, tell me.
So I would say anything that's visually appealing. So that's when you kind of find out what your partner is into when it comes to, maybe how you look or what outfits you're putting on. So one that I've heard over and over is this is particularly like a male focused lens, is I kind of like seeing the ruined makeup. And so I've heard of partners who have like requested to put like a bright red lipstick on or extra mascara on. So when you're like in it and things are getting sweaty and like liquids everywhere and all that,
Messy. Yeah,
and like
yeah.
lipstick is smearing and mascara is
Oh.
smearing. So that is definitely going to excite them visually.
Mhm.
And and give them that sort of arousal that they're looking for sight. So when it comes to arousing the sight, it's kind of knowing what your partner is visually stimulated by.
Thank you so much. This is off to a fun start. Let's move on to the sense of sound.
Sound, yes. So
I'm curious about this one as well.
there are two different ways that we will promote the sense of sound. So the first one is by offering curated playlists. So every single scene that we send out also has a playlist that's been created for that specific experience. So if you're doing scents, you're going to have a little bit more of a sensual playlist. Impact, I don't know if you got to listen to that one, but I curate the spicy playlists that go with the scenes. And for Impact in particular, I wanted to find songs that had like a good rhythm that you could follow along with your Impact toys. So the beginning of it is real slow, so a really slow like slapping noise and
Okay.
or like beats that are in this song. And as the playlist goes on, the tempo increases, the beats become more frequent, it's a little bit higher pace. So if you were basically following an impact flow of softer, softer, okay, faster, 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 okay, softer, 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 that's how we extra curate these experiences for you is the playlist will help you move along this journey and you
Mhm.
literally don't have to think about it at all. And so that's how we're going to excite the sounds. Another thing that we have been able to provide is some of us have sensory issues when it comes to sounds and
Okay.
don't want to actually hear any sort of words in music. So some folks get too distracted by words and music. They
Mhm.
want to listen to music while they're doing it, but they get distracted by words or lyrics or whatever.
Sure.
And so we've actually created sensory friendly playlists that have no words but have amazing beats that those sensory folks can use. And
Nice. I'm gonna get some of these from you.
they're
Mhm.
amazing. They're amazing. And then the opposite spectrum of that, um, we have suggested to do the noise canceling headphones, earbuds. But honestly, you can use a lot of toys to heighten the sound as well. For impact, like the slap of something like in your partner's hand before they actually make any sort of connection with you. So like hearing like a paddle in the hand or
I have
maybe
that big red
yes, the ping
plushy
pong paddle.
paddle. That thing is
Isn't it
loud.
loud?
I'm sure that my neighbors could have heard it.
It's loud, but it's
Mhm.
not very painful. And that's what I
No,
love
it's not. It's
about
not.
it is that it's a good intro paddle, but that noise is so arousing. I'm the same way with a bullwhip. So the crack of a bullwhip just uh
Gets you
puts
going.
puts me into a tizzy. And and the sound is really what gets me going more than
I
anything else.
could see that actually.
Yes.
Mhm.
And so using these items to excite your partner's sound sense is really where you have to kind of get creative with sound because I think sound is one of the hardest.
Yeah.
But an easy sound pleaser is moaning,
Oh,
you know,
yes. For
moaning,
sure.
saying
Mhm.
saying some dirty words,
Yeah,
giving some
dirty
accolades.
talk. Okay, could stimulate
Dirty
the
talk
sense of sound.
definitely great for the sound senses.
Mhm. Great. And I'm a big dirty talk person. Well, let's talk about touch. This is perhaps the most popular one. And I do believe that you have a few things to
I
share
have
with us.
so many things
Okay.
for touch. Okay, so I'm gonna start with soft touch. Kind of a feathery touch. So to start, this is a brand that we partner with called Lit. So it's this amazing husband-wife brand here in the US. And their Instagram, I think, is Lit Love, and they are just beautiful people to work with. And their whole brand is all about sensory play. So if you go to their website, I'm pretty sure it's Lit Love, everything there is about sensory play. And so they have these are cute boxes. So this one is called Stroking Me Softly, and we actually offer this in our marketplace to our members. And look at this cute packaging. For those of you that may end
Oh,
up watching
yes.
this, the packaging is adorable. They always tell you, like, hey there, Sensation Explorer, and they do like a whole little thing. But the product is a little feather tickler.
Yes, fantastic. And I am really into feathers
Yes.
myself. And so it's funny, I talking about pleasure mapping. When I first got the feather tickler, I
Yes.
actually got it because I am always been really into feathers. And so I kind of assumed that my partner would be. So I like, got this for our little sacred
Yeah.
space. But no, I'm the one who's into it and it's not really his thing.
You
So, but
know,
that was fun to learn.
my partner also not into sensation play. He plays
Oh,
along for me and does it to me. But every time I try to reciprocate, he's like, this doesn't do anything for me. But
Mhm.
I love seeing this dainty little feather in his hand
Yes. Oh, that is so cute. It's all pink.
because he looks so funny
Oh,
doing.
oh, that is sweet.
But yes, and so this is amazing. I would say for like the neck, I'm a neck sensation girly. So anything touching the neck,
Oh, yes.
oh yeah, is
Yeah.
amazing. A little tickle of the like the base of
Mhm.
the neck is amazing. I like this down my sides. So I love a soft down my side. Um, Also like tickling the nipples.
Mhm.
This is just such an underrated product, but such an amazing product. And it really helps if you are in the middle of, let's say, an impact play scene, if you need a teeny reprieve from an impact sensation, but still need a sensation, this
Mhm.
is a great thing to just bust out. So they could, maybe flog you on your booty and then run this down your spine. It's an amazing, amazing feeling. So this
Oh, she is all lit up right now, everyone.
I am excited. A
Yeah, no, I can tell that it turns
sensation
you
play
on.
is
You're like
great.
glowing as you talk about it.
All right, so then we have um I'm a kind of flip between like soft and different ones. So this one, another lit product called Claws of Attraction.
Ah, I can't wait to look them up on Instagram and say
Oh my
hi.
gosh. And so this one is a claw set.
I have to say, I'm not familiar with this type of thing.
Oh my gosh. So you put them on your fingertips,
Oh my God, my partner would be so into this.
and
This is
these
totally his thing.
are amazing. Okay, so I will admit I'm not a scratch girly. Like, do not scratch me. I do not like scratches generally.
And see, and some people love it.
But when my partner had these
Oh,
on and was like gently scratch like it's firm, but like gentle at the same time, scratching down my back as we were doing stuff from behind. It was
yeah, yeah.
was an amazing experience. So yeah, you put them on and you just scratch them.
Oh, I am obsessed. And if you're listening into the audio only, she has more or less fake nails that she's
Yes,
pressed onto the tip
they're
of
they're
each finger.
metal.
They're sexy too. They're metal, they're silver.
Yeah, they're metal
Whoa,
claw
I'm obsessed.
and they just fit right on your fingertip. Then this whole set comes with the whole like so you can do both hands. Or maybe like one of you wants to wear them and the other one wants to wear them, and they're just they're so cool.
Very cool. Go
I,
lit.
all right, so then I have another one that was so surprising to me that I like this.
Hmm.
And another one that I really like to see my husband have on, which are these, they're called Sweet Sub Mittens.
Okay.
And so it's a hefty box.
My
And they
God, I
are
can't wait.
literally faux fur mittens.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've been around the block a little bit. Why are some of these things so new to me?
Aren't they? For some, they're
I'm
really
amazed.
cute. Aren't they cute? Oh,
Yes.
and like
So, and
having them all over your body. All right, let's describe them to the people. They are giant mittens. Like think little rounded fingers with just the little thumb holes.
they're bigger than
And
her head by a
they're
bit,
bigger than my
actually.
head, each one, and they are a cream faux fur, and they feel amazing on your body. And what we like to do with them, what I like to do with them, is throw them under a heating pad so they get warm, and then
Absolutely.
combining them with a cold sensation. So you take like a cold glass like dildo and rub that down your body, and then you do the heated soft mittens down your body. Oh, it's
See, and I would be into this. I'm
yes.
already like getting hot.
All right,
Mm.
so we're gonna shift a little bit to a spiky sensation. So this one is called a Wartenberg pinwheel.
Yeah,
So
so this would be one of the more common-ish
yes,
ones. I actually haven't played with it, but let's if you're looking for something accessible or that you could even find at a sex shop, yep, this might be one of
a
those things.
Wartenberg. And if
Mhm.
you are like, I don't know if I'd even like this, just grab your fork. Forks feel similar-ish.
Mhm.
You get the same sort of prickly sensation. If you like a good fork scraping, you'll like a pinwheel.
Okay.
So
All right.
to test it out, I'm always a fan of uh try something in the house first before you go invest and then decide whether or not that sensation would actually be good for you. But this is part of Sense, one of our core scenes, and this is by a brand called Libe Sile, which is an
My goodness.
amazing Japanese like premium bondage BDSM company. And they're one of our partners. They're so wonderful and it's beautiful. So I'll describe it
Yeah,
for
it's really cute.
it's a lengthy, it's probably like, I don't know, 5 inches in length, rose gold Wartenberg pinwheel. It's got three different spokes. So not all pinwheels have the different spokes.
Right. Some of them just have one.
The
A lot
one,
of them actually.
and I
What
don't
is it
like the
originally?
one.
What is it originally used for? Because it's not just a sexy toy. Is this in there
No, it was a
for
metal,
baking?
it's a medical device. It was a medical
Yowzer.
device.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it
Um,
was for like cutting pastry dough.
Yeah, I honestly, and I will say some folks get really nervous about these because they think it's too BDSM and they're like, I don't
Oh,
like BDSM. I would not, I would not call this a BDSM item.
I
I
actually
would
wouldn't either.
I would really keep it in the, but sometimes folks really just aren't into BDSM at all, which is fine. That's great. But then they will lose out on some of these products that
Yeah,
they
because this isn't a
think,
painful thing. In fact, I'm actually having this moment right now where I want that rubbed around my booty. I
oh
think that
yeah,
would be would feel really
yeah.
good.
So it's gorgeous. And so this feels, I mean, obviously, depending on what sort of pressure you put on, it's going to be a lot more pain. And if you just lightly, so I'm running it over my arm right now, just super light, and it's just a nice feeling. What I like about the multiple spokes versus just the single, um, I think the single just doesn't feel as nice as the multiples.
I could
Um,
totally see that. The pressure kind of spread around a little
yes,
bit
the
more.
pressure spread around. Oh my gosh, imagine this like rubbing against a hard nipple. And then one more that I wanted to shout out for touch is this humble little guy. It's very
Mhm.
small.
Okay.
It's a sensory roller, and it's mostly for combining sensation with temperature because you can cool it down, you can heat it up. And the reason why it's so petite is so you can get to those hard to reach intimate areas that maybe a bigger toy couldn't.
Okay.
And we're actually going to launch this in an upcoming scene. It hasn't even come out yet. That is all about pleasure mapping. and, you know, talking to your partner. And we had sent this out with our product testing cohort. So we have couples and we sent them like a range of sensory products. And we're like, we want you to do pleasure mapping with us. Let us know what resonates for you. What was your favorite item? And this was one of the best reviewed items
Oh,
that they had received. And so it's by Sport Sheets. It's a sensory roller. It's very weighty. So it's a gunmetal metal sensory roller,
yowzer.
and it is a lot of fun. And we got comments like it awakened erogenous zones I didn't even know I
Mhm.
had.
Yeah,
Like,
which the vulva actually has more than people realize. And
yeah,
I could see playing with this on like the different
yes,
parts of the vulva to be wonderful and
yes,
effective and fun.
yes. Let's move on to mouth because I do have one that
Ooh,
combines mouth and touch.
okay,
All right. And actually, mouth, smell, and touch. This one combines.
let's do it.
And so this one is a kissable massage powder.
Oh,
It's,
I actually have some of that.
yes, it's
Not
through
this
Suga.
brand, but
And so this one is flavored mango, and it comes with the powder itself and a little duster. So you get the little feather experience with the touch. It smells good. It smells like mango. So you have this powder and you just lightly dust it and then it's edible. So you like
mhm.
dust it on your partner's inner thighs. You smell the mango. They feel the touch of the tickle, and then you lick it off of them.
Yep. Down the side of the back as well is
Yeah.
something enjoyable.
Yes. And so I love this one because you can taste it and it tastes amazing. And it's not super messy because the next item I'm going to show you is a little bit messier. But this is also a massage, it's a dry massage powder. So if any of you have a sensory issue when it comes to, I don't want body oils, I don't want massage lotions, this you can do a dry rub with. And then, of course, kiss and lick it off your partner,
Mhm.
which is, the best part.
Yep.
Um,
And that does come back to what I said about the back because we
mhm.
don't always kiss our partner's back, but it is
No,
so juicy and sensual and lovely. So yeah, this is
guys,
cool. So what is it called again?
that is the Shunga
Mhm.
Kissable Massage Powder. And
Massage powder. Okay,
yeah, and it
super.
comes in multiple flavors, but I really like the mango
Mhm.
in particular. All right, so next I have, and this is one of our core items in a scene called Taste, edible body chocolate.
Oh, neat.
And so this one is for taste and a bit of scent. And part of the intimacy deck that we send you actually has erotic challenges of what you can do with this body chocolate.
Okay.
And
Oh.
this one is also by Shunga. So the Kissable Massage Powder and this is by Shunga. And it comes with like a little brush, so you don't have to like, um, get too messy with it. But I'm gonna just kind of put some on my finger, but it's just like you would think it is, just a chocolate sauce that's made for intimacy bedroom
Oh,
time.
very sexy.
And it tastes really good.
Great.
It tastes like chocolate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Other taste. So of course, we have a blowjob scene. Because we
Very
want
cool.
we want to promote that. And honestly,
I am the same. In fact, I might chat with you because I really, really want to start doing a oral sex series. And
mm,
so maybe you could come and give tips for, someone who wants to explore it or hates it and wants to love it or
I
something.
would love that.
Okay.
I really hope so. This particular scene is called Edge, and I really hope that we're changing lives with it because
Changing lives.
it's one of my favorite scenes. And it really approaches blowjobs in a very mutual pleasure point of view. Because I think sometimes the framing that a lot of people have around, giving a blowjob to your male partner is, it's all for him and I don't get anything out of it. And
That is
really,
not how it has to be,
what,
trust me.
yeah, and what you get out of it is you get so much sexual empowerment out of it, and you can really take control of that experience and find ways to own your sexuality in a really provocative way. We include a flavored lube. So this one is by Sliquid. This is one of my favorite flavored lubes.
And
Um,
go and get this one and do your research because not all flavored lubes are
yes.
created equal.
No, not all flavored lubes are first yummy, second good for your pH. And
Hmm.
this one definitely is. So Sliquid in general is an older, trusted brand. They've been around. They have a whole range of products. I myself have a lot of sensitivity when it comes to my pH. Anything I do can like knock it off. And I trust this lube quite a bit. And so this particular flavor is cherry vanilla, which I love. It tastes so yummy. As you can tell, well, they might not be able to tell. This literally has barely left in it because we
Ooh,
use this. I had to pull it from my bedside. We use it all the time.
awesome. I want to get some.
Yes. And so this is part of that edge scene is that we have this amazing flavored lube. Liquid is amazing. We also do the mouth-watering mints. So
Okay.
we have partnered with Flint's Mints, and this particular one is cotton candy, and you put it in your mouth, and it literally makes you just drool, just tons and tons of drool.
Okay, go on.
So it tastes yummy, obviously, because it's a yummy mint, but it activates your saliva glands so that you are just extra drooly when you are giving oral to somebody.
And why would you want that? Just so that
Uh,
it's easier, like
oh
lube, so
yeah,
it's more lubricant.
for extra lubricant. And
Okay.
some folks love a really drooly, sloppy oral experience.
I kind of do. I just a bit naturally stimulated, or I
Yes.
suppose.
Well, this
Okay,
helps.
interesting. See, I'm tripping over my words. I'm so amazed.
You know what I love? I love and I think it might be the blowjob scene that I give this as an extra activity, a bonus activity,
Ooh.
is an ice cream blowjob.
Go on.
So that's where you I love ice cream for anybody that's wondering. And so I had this epiphany one night of I love blowjobs and I love ice cream. How can I combine them? And so I literally just dolloped some ice cream on the ball sack and ate it off my partner.
Yes.
And so it's a little bit of that temperature sensation play because it's cold, right? So like,
Right.
and I
Which
was like, does this hurt you at all? And he's like, no, it feels great.
did he stay
And
aroused?
and so,
If you don't mind me asking.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
no problems. I think it was just exciting to have kind of a novel blowjob
Oh,
experience.
interesting.
And
Okay.
so, yeah, you like put it on. You can kind of eat it off like the shaft. I will say, don't get it anywhere around the opening. Like
Yes, be careful about that with all of the taste things
any
because
of the food items that are not meant for intimacy, do not put into your body. And if you are going to transition to any sort of like penetrative P to V after that, then wash it off before you.
very good point. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yes, yes. So that's
Wow, what a
my
fun
taste.
one. Oh, that was so much fun. Well, the last one that we have is smell.
Oh. All right. So I did touch
Okay,
on
lay it on.
smell a teeny bit with the kissable massage powder.
Yep.
What what we do for our Arya scenes in order to prep scent wise for your experience is actually to spritz either your partner's cologne or your partner's perfume around the area, the scent that you are really used to them smelling like,
Mm.
spritz that into the bed, into the room to like get feel like they're kind of all around you. And so that is really how you can get creative with scent
Mhm.
is finding out what your partner likes to smell. So for instance, like my partner loves cinnamon, vanilla. He's definitely more of like a fall smells. And
And then you can
so
get cinnamon essential oils,
yes,
which
cinnamon
is
essential oils, aromatherapy, any sort of candles, like prep, that's all for like setting your scene, setting your space and
Mhm.
making your space more of what you want it to be.
Yes.
We do have, and I wish I had one on hand, I don't, but there are edible fragrance sticks. And so there's
Okay.
this company called Sweetums, and they actually have an edible fragrance stick that
Very cool.
you can put on. So one in particular that we are going to be using for that oral sex scene is peach. And so it smells amazing. It smells like fresh peaches, and you can put it on inner wrist. I like to put it on the nipples and or inner thighs. And then your partner can smell it. You smell amazing, and then they can actually eat it off of you.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you rub it around
Mm-hmm.
and then lick it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Okay.
they call
Mhm.
I think they phrase it as a fragrance, an edible fragrance
Mhm.
is how Sweetums terms it. So that is a good one for senses as well. But really, the thing about igniting your smell, your sense of smell is just trying to make everything smell as good and as natural as your partner wants it to be.
Mhm. Okay.
So, in particular, my partner has a super sensitive nose, like the most sensitive nose of any person I've ever met. And so,
Okay.
as a courtesy to him,
Mhm.
before we do anything, I freshen up my deodorant because that's a courtesy thing to do. For
Yeah.
anybody that's,
Hygiene be important.
yes. So hygiene, talking, and having those conversations with your partner because I've met folks who are like, no, I want natural smells. Don't shower beforehand, like all natural smells, and they love it. And then you have partners who are
Sure.
like, I am triggered by natural smells. I love you and I want to be with you and I find you so sexy, but natural smells are slightly off-putting for me. And so that's where that pre-communication needs to be happening on what do you want for smell wise. So another one is maybe they are triggered by heavy scent. So you're like, oh my gosh, I listened to this podcast and they said spritz perfume all over the
Yes, which
place.
a lot of people are also, some people are very allergic to
Yes.
perfumes and that
Yes.
type of thing.
So this particular scent out of anyone that we've talked about previously is very personalized and very individualized to the person. So you
Oh.
should talk about what their sense of smell prefers
Mhm.
over anything else before you
Oh.
dive into anything new.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, and
that's
also it's something interesting about your partner.
exactly, you learned
Oh,
something.
we have a passion fruit a body massage candle, and oh my god, it gets me, it's like so feeling so sexy and just smells amazing, and just having it lit, there's something about it, in the dark room. And
Ooh.
then it has like very very healthy candle wax that you can use for a massage,
Oh
and
my
so it
gosh,
combines a bunch of them.
you're
Mhm.
hitting up all the senses.
Yes. And
That's amazing.
I want everyone to go and get these things from Arya. But that type of thing, body wax candle or a massage candle,
Yeah.
is something that you can get at your local sex shop.
Yes.
Do a little bit of research or ask the
Mhm.
staff for a recommendation, because some of the body wax that they sell or the candles that are sold are actually not very pleasurable or not as good
Yes.
for your skin. And so yeah, get a little bit of input.
You'll want to make sure it's a low temperature candle. So that means it has a
Yep.
low melting point. So it
Yes,
doesn't,
it has to be made for your body. You can't,
yes.
or I wouldn't recommend getting
Do
your
not, yeah, don't go to your local Bath and Body Works and grab yourself a candle and then drip it
Mhm.
on your partner. That won't work. I will say, as far as ones that are like really good for your skin, Mod has an amazing line
Okay. Yep,
of
I'm
both
familiar with them.
scented and unscented massage candles.
Mhm. Very
Yeah,
smart.
yes.
Well, before we end, let me think. What would you say, and I'm putting her on the spot right now, what would you say is your favorite sensory play experience?
My favorite sensory play experience would be sensory deprivation with soft touch.
Okay.
Yes,
That is very
which,
unique.
yes. So for those of you that listen to my impact play
Go, please, and do so.
episode, I love impact play. Impact play is amazing to me, but sometimes your mind and your skin, especially for me, depending on the time of the month, sometimes my skin is more sensitive. And so impact play won't be great for me, but I still want a connective sensory experience. And so in my ideal world, I have a little bit more of a robust sensory hood. That's more gimp masky than
Oh, oh my God.
I
Why did you
didn't bring
bring
it
that
on because
out?
it's a bit
Are you
scary.
serious? Wow, I would never. Oh, but yet they are very popular. And so there must be
Yes.
a lot of people into that.
Oh yeah. And so I have that. And so that one it has like muffs built in. So it kind of keeps your hearing down. There are eye holes, but you can cover it up. There's a mouth hole, but you can cover it up. And it gets like tied onto your head. Like it's a whole situation.
Mm,
So I like that on. And I love to lay, over the side of the bed and just have all those items that I just showed, the mitts and the pinwheel and the feather. And we even have some like metal floggers just like going down my body. And I just don't have to think. All I have to do is
mm,
receive
mhm.
and feel pleasure. And that is my favorite.
That's
Um,
beautiful. And also, with all of this, really, one of the things that works and one of the things that sensory play is effective in doing is bringing a couple together
yes.
because all of this is so intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And that is really important when you want to strengthen your connection or have an experience that is more meaningful than maybe going to bed and not having sex or doing kind of things in a pattern or
Yes.
habitually. And I mean, frankly, perhaps getting bored. And it's also this type of thing can really show your partner how much it means to you as well to
Oh,
come and
yeah.
connect together sexually.
Yes, I like to kind of flip the script on what foreplay is.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of folks who think when they think foreplay, they think fingering and blowjobs, and
A little boob action.
a little boob action. And there's so much more. And a sensation experience doesn't actually need to lead to anything else. It can just be a caregiving, an adoration, a worshiping experience with your partner. And if it does lead to something else, that's amazing. But the taking away the pressure of a sexual
Mm.
performance is really what sensation play can bring to you and your partner.
And I think it helps you stay in the moment as
Yes.
well because you are being so stimulated. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little, you're probably less likely to get in your head about things because you're having everything else so stimulated.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate Arya. I appreciate having met you and for all of our collaborations and content. And it sounds like we'll be doing more. Let's talk
Yes.
about oral
Yes.
sex, baby.
Thank you so much. This was, of course, wonderful.
Thank you to everyone who listened. Thank you to everyone who listened audioly and on my YouTube. Thank you everyone for following. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And go get your own Arya box. Oh, go follow Athena on Instagram. She's been
Yes.
doing more content lately. I'll put that link in the show notes as well, though it is
Perfect.
just your name, right? Athena
Yeah, it's
Gayle.
Athena,
Mhm.
Athena _ Gayle, Gayle.
And mine is Janice Formicella. So go give
Yes,
both of
follow
us a
Janice.
shout out. Yes, please. All right. Well,
Perfect.
thank you again to everyone. Go have some sexy fun, and I'll see you
Yes,
soon.
go touch each other.
Bye.